ClickUp just launched 4.0. At first glance, it might look like just another bundle of apps, another update, a fresh UI, a couple of new features. But ClickUp 4.0 is actually a fundamentally different approach. It's about everything working together in one app. It fixes the broken system we work in today. Work is scattered across too many tools, and most of our time gets burned on coordination. ClickUp call this convergence. Instead of bundling tools together, ClickUp is connecting them. My team and I use ClickUp every day to run our work, and that's why this launch stands out. 4.0 doesn't feel cosmetic. It directly improves the things we deal with daily: visibility, coordination, and staying in flow. All right, let's get into what's actually new in ClickUp 4.0 and why it matters day to day. Number 1, navigation. ClickUp 4.0's navigation is rebuilt around a cleaner home experience and a personalized sidebar, so you can create your own custom sections and organize work your way without changing anything for the rest of your team. Chat is now fully integrated into the same navigation, which means your channels sit alongside your spaces, lists, dashboards, inbox, favorites, and DMs. So you can keep everything for a project in one place and jump fast between spaces, unread messages, and direct messages without losing context. Number 2, Teams Hub. ClickUp 4.0 adds an all-new Teams Hub, which is basically a dedicated place to stay on top of what your team is working on. You can see who's in each team, plus team and individual profiles, so you've got context on who's doing what. From there, you get a stack-ranked priorities view for each person, so it's clear what they're focused on right now. The useful part is that those priorities also show up directly on tasks. So when you open any task, you can see if it's already on someone's list and how high it sits. And if it isn't, you can add it to their priorities right from the task. Teams Hub also pulls together the manager view stuff in one place: real-time activity, priorities management, and workload capacity views. So you can spot who has bandwidth and who's overloaded. On top of that, there are AI stand-up style updates to keep you in the loop, and built-in timesheets so you can track time, billable work, and how long projects are actually taking. Number 3, calendar and note taker. With 4.0, there's an all-new ClickUp calendar and note taker, rebuilt with performance as the number 1 priority, so it's lightning fast. You can see your coworkers' schedules, book meetings with them, and view your calendar the way you want. Events can now be linked directly to tasks and docs, so meetings don't live in a separate universe. And when it's time to join, you get a notification and can jump into the call with one click from anywhere in ClickUp. On top of that, you can now run video meetings natively inside ClickUp, and the AI note taker captures the full transcript, a clean summary, key themes, and the action items, so you can turn those into tasks instead of losing momentum after the call. And because tasks and calendar are actually connected now, time blocking gets way more practical. You can block focus time for important tasks, or use auto-schedule to build a realistic day for you with meetings plus deep work. If plans change, ClickUp Brain can adjust your schedule automatically. This ties into the new planner as well. You get upgrades like multiple time zones and event types, combined availability for meetings, and the note taker baked in, so every meeting is captured. The real game changer is you can schedule time for your most important tasks in a click, and Planner also accounts for non-working days, vacations, and company holidays, so it doesn't schedule you like a robot. And finally, let's talk about the improvements, because this is where ClickUp 4.0 really levels up how the system works. With 4.0, ClickUp Brain is no longer just something you ask questions. You can give it instructions like you would a real assistant. That means asking it to create tasks, projects, lists, docs, or even draft chat messages for you. You can access Brain from anywhere using the new AI command bar, and it supports context-aware actions like turning a thread into a task with all the details filled in, drafting a relevant reply, or summarizing a long or complex conversation. You also get access to multiple AI models directly inside ClickUp, including ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and others, with premium models available, so you don't need to jump between different AI tools. On top of that, ClickUp introduces report agents that handle routine updates for you. You could enable daily or weekly report agents to send smart status updates for any list based on triggers like a new message, a new task, or a scheduled time such as every morning. If you want to go further, you can build your own agents by choosing what triggers them, what knowledge they use, whether that's your workspace, connected apps, uploaded files, PDFs, or docs, and then defining the instructions they should follow. You can also use pre-built actions like creating tasks, posting updates, assigning comments, or updating task statuses. All of this is designed to be simple to set up, with no code required, and everything lives in one place. At the same time, ClickUp is putting a major focus on performance and quality, with most of their effort this year going into making sure all of this runs fast and reliably. And last, a feature a lot of people have been asking for, subfolders. It's still in beta, but it finally adds that extra layer of hierarchy so you can nest folders and keep big projects way more organized. Custom fields can now be attached to a task type, not just a location. So when you create a new task, it automatically gets the fields that make sense for that type, no matter where you place it. If you're using subtasks, the fields stay consistent by type. And in mixed lists, fields that don't apply simply won't show, so you're not staring at irrelevant columns all the time. The setup happens in the custom field manager, where you can decide which fields are location-based versus task type-based, which makes it much easier to run different work streams like bugs, accounts, and campaigns in the same space without fields bleeding into everything.